All right, here we go. Question number 19 from our 13-16 homework number 8 in MyLab Math. They want us to find the cross product V cross W and W cross V. So to start with, using determinants, our first row is going to be I, J, and K. Our middle row is going to be vector V because it comes first. 3, 2, and 0. Those are the coefficients of I, J, and K from vector V. And our last row, vector W, the coefficients are 1, 3, and 2. Now, using determinants, using the shortcuts, we're going to copy and paste the first two columns to the outside. And there's no reason to do that other than it makes the shortcut work. And then we're going to go down on the diagonal, multiplying down from left to right. 2 times 2 times I, that makes 4I. On the next diagonal, 0 times anything is 0. On the next diagonal, 3 times 3 times k, that is a plus 9k. And then we're going to change direction. Notice I changed color, and I used red for a reason. It's like if you have red in your checkbook, that means you're in the negatives. So when we switch to red here, it's going to remind us that we have to change the sign. Whatever we get for the product, we're going to have to negate it, make it the opposite. So 1 times 2 times k, that's going to be a positive 2k. Change the sign. Again, 0 times anything is 0. And then 2 times 3 times j, that is a positive 6j. Change the sign. V cross W. Now to finish it out, we need to combine like terms. Starting with I, I've got 4I. And then J, I've got minus 6J. And I've got 9K minus 2K, which is 7K. And that should be our answer for V cross W. Let's go ahead and input that. 4I minus 6J plus 7K. And what I want to do real quick is I want to show you how you can use the Casio to check what you did manually. Okay, so normally you would be in the calculator mode, just regular mode. To use vectors, you're going to go to menu, down to vector, and either hit equal or select number 5. And we're going to define vector A. It has a dimension of 3 because it's got an I, J, and a K. And then you're going to enter the coefficients for I, J, and K. You do have to put in a 0 for K if you're missing one of the letters. And then we're going to hit clear. We're going to go to option, and we're going to define vector B. It is also dimension of 3. And for vector W, we need to put in the coefficients of 1, 3, and 2. And clear. And now we can do the cross product. Going back to option, we want to select vector A, hitting the times button for the cross product, and then option vector B. And that's going to give you, going down, I, J, and K. 4I minus 6J plus 7K. And that's exactly what we got. And that's how the calculator can do that for you. Now we need to do W cross V. Again, we're going to use determinants. And I'm going to make a prediction about what I think W cross V is going to be. I think it's going to be minus 4I plus 6j minus 7k. That's what I think it's going to be. And some of you are looking and noticing how I got that. Okay, now let's see if I'm right. Remember, we start with I, J, K, first row. The second row of the determinant, in this case, is going to be W. The coefficients are 1, 3, and 2. And the third row is going to be vector V. The coefficients are 3, 2, and 0. Copy and paste the first two columns to the outside, and then going down on the diagonal. 0 times anything is 0. 3 times 2 times j, that is a 6j. 2 times 1 times k, that is positive 2k. And then we're going to change direction. We're going to change the sign. 3 times 3 times k, that will become negative 9k. 2 times 2 times I, negative 4i. 0 times anything is 0. And then we can finish this out. The cross product should be negative 4i plus 6j. And if I combine like terms, I've got negative 9k plus 2k, negative 7k. And that does correspond with my prediction. So if you're wondering if W cross V is always the opposite of V cross W, that is true. And we're done. Man, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.